Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 2 of Direwolf20's server play series. I'm on Forgecraft2, I'm hanging out with a bunch of cool people, I'm getting shot by skeletons, risking life and limb in search for some sugarcane. Oh look, I found some. I found some all by myself. Hooray! Don't worry, Q, I'll still bring you some watermelon seeds that I found. I've just been running around near my base, exploring, looking for stuff and some things and that kind of stuff. My wheat farm did well. I obviously got a bunch of bread, so I'm happy. I'm not sure if I want to make the trek over to your house, Cube. Even though I can see it from my front door, there's creepers in between us.
I see.
Yeah. But I have watermelon seeds, so there you go. Maybe I'll plant some of these sugarcane outside, though. I don't mind doing that. I wanted sugarcane because I want to get a book, so I think I want to start with Thaumcraft this time around. And then move into, like, we've got a couple new magical-based mods on the server. We've got Blood Magic and we've got Botania. So I'd like to see about getting some of those going. I'm seeing something. I'm trying to determine exactly what's causing it. Go away, zombie. I'm bug testing. Looking at the night sky. It's interesting. When my mouse cursor is over the edge of a door, or a door at all for that matter, it seems, the sky is lit up like white. Very weird. Okay, so like I said, I'm thinking magical start. Now, blood magic, correct me if I'm wrong, way, doesn't have an ore doubling mechanic, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, and neither does Botania. So I'm thinking get started with resource gathering and collection and all that using Thaumcraft, and then move into checking out some of the new magic-based mods like Botania and Blood Magic and see what kind of cool stuff they have to offer. Like, Blood Magic has like later game stuff, right? I need some... probably a decent number of resources to get started with it, I presume.
Well, the main thing that you start are just 2 solitary diamonds. A few emeralds wouldn't hurt.
Cool.
But it's mainly time investment that you need to really get started.
Okay, I'll probably start that pretty soon then. So let's see. I think I'll try and make the trek over to Q's house because I don't see any creepers anymore. And I'm going to steal some of his sugarcane. There's skeletons, though. Looking out for skeletons. Hiding. Alright, so where are you hiding this stuff, Mr. Q? Dude, how long have you been playing?
It's all around the lake.
You have like a monster of a house.
Yeah, Zenus has been busy.
Yeah? Wow. Looking good, man. Which lake?
The big one.
Oh, okay. I don't have a mini-map at the moment, so...
Oh,
I
it's
see
the
it.
one that's...
I see it.
That one you're looking at now.
It's
but
the one that's on
probably-
the other side of the house from where I was. Does sugarcane change its texture now, depending on the biome?
Yeah.
Is that why it looked so derpy in the desert?
Possibly.
Yeah, you have quite a bit of sugarcane. How about cows? You got any cows?
I haven't got cows, but I did see someone with a whole pit full of cows that I need to go and rescue some from.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Neptune's base. Neptunes and players.
cool. I see you have a little Botania set up there. I saw a mana spreader and a mana pool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not done too much with it yet.
Yeah. Running away from creepers who are particularly deadly. Uh-oh. Can't run if hungry. What's up with creepers? They kill you from like a lot further away than they used to.
I believe the server's set to hard mode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but it's always set to hard mode.
Maybe Mojang decided that we didn't get enough creeper love already.
Yeah, I guess that would do it. Alright, let's see if there's an easy way to make leather so that I can make books. Nope, but I think there is actually...
You can use the Tinker's recipe, can't you?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's a new Tinker's recipe that I can use to make books. So I just need some string. How am I for string? I have a ton of string. Okay, that works, because I found that dungeon, that's right. Or I found the thing that had a bunch of spiders and stuff. Alright, so I can make some books. Not a problem. Cool. Tinker's recipe, here we go. Just need some wood, which I may not have any of. Curses! I don't think I have any wood. Alright, I'll have to chop down a tree. Maybe once it's daytime. So let me get some resources ready to go. I'm going to start with some basic Thaumcraft stuff. Clearly I've got this ore doubling mechanic that I can just do manually for now, but my goal will be to power through Thaumcraft as fast as possible and build up some basic automation with it. And then we will be back, to start exploring and checking out some of the new stuff Forgecraft2 has to offer. For now, I'll be back in a few minutes once I've collected some resources. Alright guys, we're back, so let's set it up. I am going to need a book, or 3. Oh, shift-click in any eye doesn't exist yet?
I don't know, I never use it, so...
I'm not seeing it. There's no question mark at all. Unless it's the crafting station versus the vanilla crafting bench, I'd be curious. See guys, this is what you get when you got early version of mods. Things aren't set up and working yet. Oh yeah, no, it's only having to do with the crafting station from Tinker's. For whatever reason, that question mark doesn't show up there. That used to happen, but I thought that was fixed earlier, so maybe new version and all. Bug report.
Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of the mods are just add straight ports so far, and the bug fixes and refinements haven't quite happened.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what I would expect to see. Alright, iron capped wand, and boom. Hooray! Thaumcraft begins! Alright, time to do the things. I'm pretty sure the scanner, by the way, the thermometer, actually changed recipe a little bit ago, didn't it?
I think it's just gold now or something.
I think it's any 2 shards and 2 pieces of gold. So it doesn't matter which shards you use. So I'll use earth because I just have a ton of those. And I have 1 piece of gold ore that I'll grind up in my grindstone. By the way, I was looking in single player, and it's not easy to craft, but I found an item that will automatically turn this crank. Just saying. People are going to yell at me about wasting coal, so I have to use the sticks here. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in trouble from the audience. Right, Neptune? Found a nifty way to turn the crank.
Oh yes, the robotic arm. Well, it does a right-click thing. I don't know if it checks or not, but apparently he doesn't check for fake players, so...
He does something. He prevented Computercraft from doing it, but maybe in AE2 it's not implemented yet. But yeah, the robotic arm seems to automatically right-click the wooden crank, but it's pretty hard to craft. I mean, you need a logic matrix programmer and all that other craziness. So, not yet, unfortunately. But there we go. Thermometer. Alright, time to scan all the things. I have a lot of things to discover. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys, after doing some scanning. Alright guys, we're back. I've done a little bit of scanning of things. I've probably got a little bit more scanning to go still, but before I do that, I would like to get myself a research table to just kind of help me get things going here. So, I think I'm just going to temporarily kind of put this here. I'm going to do this as, basically as I can in early game, obviously, so I don't have a ton of room. So let's see, how am I making out? I can probably combine these two. No, that was supposed to be these two. There we go, got Victus. And then I should be able to combine these two. That should get me Mortis. That's probably good. So that'll probably help me get a little bit more research going on. So I'm going to keep poking around at stuff. Back as soon as I'm able to research more things and can start working on what I want to work on. Alright guys, I've officially researched everything I need to research as a prerequisite, so it's time to scan all the things. I think I've mostly scanned all the things. There's probably a few things I could scan still. Heading back to my house. So he did change a little bit, but not too much with regards to the whole... There's a couple things changed around, but for the most part you can still follow the same progression to get one thing and then the next.
Yeah.
It works pretty well.
Incoming lightning. Gonna activate one of my rituals.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't be too bad.
I am standing back. Yeah, that's a lot of lightning.
There we
Which
go.
ritual is it?
It's the ritual of binding.
Okay.
Neat. Sounds fun.
Yeah, and it's killed many of players.
Yeah. Does it, like, strike randomly, or...
Strikes on the 8 pillars around it, and
Neat.
people tend to like looking at the pretty fires.
I can't blame them. Oh yeah, I'm totally good to go now with scanning of things. I'm actually kind of excited to see what kind of stuff I can do with that blood magic. It sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty much as much power as you can dare to stomach.
Nice. Alright guys, let me get to researching, and then we'll be back to hopefully actually start building stuff. So guys, I got a little bit lucky. Mr. Neptune gave me a hookup. I've got a logic matrix programmer and a blank logic matrix. Where'd you find those, Neptune? Did you find them just in a dungeon chest somewhere?
I found a village that had a villager that was selling them, and Wei gave me some emeralds to buy the LMP.
Nice. That's cool. And then what did you do? Craft the blank logic matrix?
I made them a while ago, actually.
Cool. So then I just need some dark iron, right? And then I can get started with something really cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go mining. Achievement get diamonds! Hooray!
Okay. Oh, good. Is
Nice.
it like doing the greater thing?
Yeah, I actually, like you said, Neptune, I did find an area that kind of didn't have much by way of bedrock, and I found some dark iron ore.
Okay, I don't know what's up with that stuff I found then. It's just very strange.
And there's a decent sized node here too, actually.
Yeah, they're fairly... They're not, like, sticky diamond nodes you find.
Yeah, no, there's like 9 of them here. Yeah, the bedrock definitely was looking funny. Like, what Neptune was just describing to me off camera, guys, is that there's supposed to be like a little bit of a structure around the dark iron ore, and that's not working. So I looked for a structure of just stone where there would normally be dark iron ore, and that seemed to work just fine. So like this area just seemed weird to me. Like this deep at Y level, 1/0, there was just a big amount of area with no bedrock. Alright, heading back to my base, and we're going to have ore doubling in episode 2. Automated too. Alright guys, so I'm cooking up my dark iron. Now you can't grind this typically, so you're going to have to kind of just do what you can. So I need 2 dark iron sprockets. I need some servo rails. Thought that was the recipe for servo rails. It's lead. Okay, not. That's fine. I can handle that. Do I have lead? I do. Cool. I'm just going to grind it because I'm trying to be nice and efficient with my process here. Okay, lead dust. Well, that's interesting. I only got 1 lead dust from that grindstone of lead.
Oh, that's unfair.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe that's an unintentional little bug. It's not doubling lead. Possibly. I'm going to put it through again and see. Unless the new... No, that time I got 2. Maybe the new grindstone doesn't guarantee double? Is that possible?
I don't know, I never actually really used it.
Alright, so this needs this, this, and a piece of silver. There we go. And robotic arm. Nice. Alright, next thing I need is a few pieces of iron. and a couple wooden slabs to get myself this nifty gadget. There we go. Socket block. Cool. So the socket block is what you put socket parts on. We've seen this a couple times now. I think I'm just going to break this guy. So basically, now this has to go on an inventory. Is that correct, Neptune?
Up against an inventory, yeah.
So if I put like, not you.
Oh, actually, you know it doesn't. It doesn't. It'll just click with an empty hand if there's no inventory behind it now.
Oh, really? Well, I will test that, sir. That would make my life a little bit easier. So let's see. So when it receives a redstone signal, am I correct in believing that's the case, that it does what it does?
Yeah.
So let's put some iron ore in here. Oh, look at that. Nice. That is cool. Now, clearly, I'm not going to do that over and over and over again. So, let's automate this. I'm going to need that. Alright, so you guys, I'm just going to organize things a little bit. I'm definitely going to want that. One of these. I'm actually going to probably want this, that. Boo. That'll do. And I need one more redstone. This is so cheaty.
What are you doing?
Automating everything.
Oh, that shouldn't be allowed. Really.
Extra utilities redstone clock. Haha. So now, all I should have to do is that. Haha, it works. Success. And then this. And what I presume is that. Ha! Beautiful. That's cool.
Hello.
Mr. CPW, how's it going?
Goes good.
I am
Finally.
doing terribly overpowered things. I want you to know.
On Forgecraft2?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Already? Been
Yeah.
up for 3 days.
Hey, this is my second. I'm on
I
episode
just
2.
got to iron.
I'm on episode 2. I'll have you know.
And
And-
you're being overpowered.
Well, yeah, that's what I do. Uh-oh, algorithm's here.
Right, we won't say anything.
No, we won't tell him at all.
We also won't say don't tell Algo, because that'll probably kind of clue him in that maybe something's up.
Yeah, he might find out. Well, I'm assuming when I post this video to YouTube, he might notice.
That's totally possible.
You're abusing something in thingy,
Applied Energistics?
AE2.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Is it an exploit or something?
I don't know. I automated the grindstone.
Oh. How did you do that?
With a little help from factorization.
Oh, do servers work on that? Servos.
Yeah, there's a servo part that does a simulated right click. It's technically a socket part.
Simulated right clicks.
Yeah. It's working
Much
quite well.
hacks.
It is hacks. I'm not gonna lie, it's totally hacks, but I'm doing it. Speaking of, I never actually did get around to starting my Thaumcraft research, so maybe I should do that. Because, you know, I was all in the middle doing Thaumcraft research, and then Neptune came over and dropped off. The downside of it is you actually do need to have, like, the logic matrix programmer, which you only find in dungeons. So you need, and some other stuff, but it works. Hey, Algorithm, how's it going?
Hey,
I'm recording, just so you know.
already?
Yeah, I automated. Does the quartz grindstone no longer guarantee a double of ores? Is it now like random?
It's like 1.9.
Oh, okay. So it's very high chance of double, but once in a while you'll get one.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What are you using to automate it?
Factorization.
What is this madness?
Yeah, he has an item called a robotic arm. That's just. Is it just a fake player with a right click? Is that all it is, Neptune?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not a fake player if it can automate the grindstone.
No, I'm not a fake player. Fake player.
Oh. It's not a forge fake player. So what is it? Is it different than what normal fake players are?
Yeah, lots of people don't use Forge's fake player because it was doing weird stuff when it first, or what was it? Like it was okay, and then it started doing weird stuff, and people.
It was at the end of 164 when we were trying to. The problem was this is part of the whole end of 164 development cycle, and several things that were meant to only be in 1.7 sort of crept into the last bits of 164. And one of them was forcing a fake player to be a multiplayer entity. And a lot of people didn't like that, and so they stopped using it. But to be honest, as people go to 1.7, they should be able to switch back to it again. Because it makes a lot more sense.
Right.
Well, I'll give that a try. Then.
It was part of the block event stuff that was pulled in. It was pulled in to support actually firing events when block changes happen.
Right.
And yeah, it did cause some issues, and hopefully most people have adapted to them now. 1.7 changeover, but I don't know. Sounds like Neptune's still using it.
Yeah, I think Thaumcraft and TE were at least not using Forges. I don't know if that's still the case yet.
Thank goodness. I got research expertise. That's like the first thing I get because it's so hard to do stuff. Alright, I need scribing tools. I need to make like a second set of scribing tools to keep on my player so I don't have to keep bouncing them in and out of the thing. Alright, YouTube audience, we will be back after I do more cool stuff with things. Alright guys, we're back. So I've focused, one of the things I like about the new Thaumcraft is how you can focus on exactly what recipes you want to research. So I made sure first to get my research expertise and mastery. Then I jumped into thaumaturgy and I got myself a Greatwood Wand core. I knew I would need that. And then I tackled next, making sure I got Nitor and Elementum, which opens up the research for the magical Infernal Furnace. And then Arcane Bellows was just a purchase the research with research points thing. I didn't have to actually do the research on that one. So for the Infernal Furnace, I need 50 Ignis and Terra, which is pretty much the reason I needed to get a Greatwood Wand core. So let's craft ourselves a Greatwood Wand. So just a little bit of Perdito here. I wonder if I have some of that on my wand by chance. I do not at the moment. All right, if I go, let's see, it's not quite nighttime yet. And it looks like he removed, did he remove the ability to create Salus Mundus with mana beans? That's what it looks like to me. Because I can't...
Yes, he did.
He did.
You
Okay,
need
that's...
wisp essences.
Because I wouldn't mind a Primal Charm.
Because I think Primal Charms slowly, if they're in your inventory, recharge your wand. I wonder if any of those new charms that he added do that as well. But I'm going to have to figure out where they are in this crazy table. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so what I'm going to do is wait for it to be nighttime. I should also, you know what I did do is I grabbed the ability to make the Goggles of Revealing. Maybe I'll craft those real quick. So that shouldn't be too bad. I just need a bit of gold, which, thanks to my cheating, I have. Ha. And I'll go with 4 fire shards. So once I get this Infernal Furnace between the Applied Energistics grinder and the Infernal Furnace, I should have pretty darn near to free ore income and processing. And then it'll be a matter of automating it, but we'll get to that a little bit later. That shouldn't be too bad because we do have Buildcraft available. So I should be able to automate that thing pretty easily. Well, I need leather for this, don't I? So I have to track down some cows. You know what I wouldn't mind having is a nice little cow farm real quick. Let's check out a lasso. Pretty sure I have an ender pearl too. I do. Right? Yes. Cool. I don't have any other ender pearls, just the one. That's right, that's all I need. String. There we go. Cool. Alright, off to hunt down some cows so that I can start breeding them. And a couple other things that we'll need to do. I'm going to need some leather, etc., so that I can get this going. In the meantime, I'm going to try to look around with my thermometer and see if I can't find any ore nodes. That would be very useful. Pretty sure Deadlands tend to have Perdito in them, and I think there's a Deadlands just on the other side of that magical forest. Quicksand, I hate you. What is this? There we go, got out. Alright, so I'll be back, like I said, if I find anything cool or useful. I just need a little bit of Perdito, and then I'm going to have to start getting a lot of Ignis and Terra. But that should be a little bit easier to find. Alright, back in a few. Oh yeah, guys, here we go. Told you, Deadlands right on the other side here, and this looks like it might have Perdito in it. Nice. It does. Alright, wand, come here, you. Just make sure I fill up a little bit of Perdito, enough to get my Greatwood Wand core. I'm assuming that... Yeah, I have a little bit more to pull out of here. That looks pretty good. Don't really want to take the last of anything, so I'll just leave that as is now. And then let it recharge. Meanwhile, need to find a cow. Alright guys, so I've got some great wood logs, and I've got my iron capped wand, so I can get my great wood rod. That's a good deal right there. I did find a cow with the golden lasso, so he's trapped in there for now. I'm going to have to hold off though before I actually release him, because I'm going to need to build a pen for him to live in. Might do that off camera. It is getting dark out, so let's see what's involved in actually making... Let's see, I might want some fancier caps. Could go with gold caps. Let me get them real quick. There we go. That doesn't look hard. Alright guys, we're back. It looks like I'm going to need an air node in order to get what I want to get. And unfortunately I found everything but an air node. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get... I wonder if sheep will give you air when you kill them. If that worked, that would be nice, because there's a ton of sheep around here. Come here, you. I have 4 now, actually. Yeah, that might have done that. 6. Ooh, this is kind of good. This works. 8. All right, that might do it. All right, I think what I'm going to do is real quick run back to my base. I'll meet you guys there, and then we're going to have to wrap up once I get this gold wand that I want to get. Alright guys, so I should have the stuff I need now for 2 gold caps. Nice. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to need to make this wand. Hopefully it's not too much. I just need a little bit more stuff. Some air, some ordo, some perdito. I should be able to manage to get that out of most of the nodes I found so far. I'll just have to figure that out. But between this episode and next, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to get myself the golden wand. Hopefully fill it up with enough Terra and Fire Ignis to get 50. And then I'll be in pretty good shape. I should be able to make my Infernal Furnace next episode, which would be cool. Then we'll, proceed up the tech tree a little bit of Thaumcraft, check out some of the new Thaumcraft items, and then start looking at some of the new mods that have been added to Forgecraft. I'll also build up a pen for these cows. I've got the one. He's sitting here in the golden lasso. I'll just have to build a pen for him. I don't have much wood at the moment, but I've been building these trees over here that I'll just kind of harvest and take care of and do whatever I need to do to get them chopped down, make a nice pen, all that cool stuff. For now, this is Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and take it easy!